we've got some really, really bad water problems, to the point where it could actually be doing us some harm. Now, we do normally drink bottled water all the time as a rule of habit, but we're still using water to wash dishes with, wash ourselves with, in the shower, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm going to show you the results of what our water is right now, because it's disgusting. This is what we are bathing in. Put it in there, press the button. 57% poor. That is terrible. Now I'm going to test the what we would call the drinking water tap, because it's filtered. And for some reason it doesn't UV light anymore. We've tried to get onto them, but they don't want to know. So the shower was 57 poor. Right, let's put that in there, press the button. Right, that one comes out at 68 average, which I'm not happy with, and I don't think it's good enough. So the tap water, that is 63 average. Now that is on the cold, so 63 average on the cold. Set that out, put onto the hot, pull a bit through first. On there. Right, now that would be on the hot. Put our meter in, press the button. 56 poor. This ain't good.
No.
Not at all.
No.
It's bad. Off them results, we need to do something. And yeah, we need to do something quick. First of all, I'm going to go back to the lockup and we're going to hunt down the water cleaning stuff. Or are we? I think we go outdoors and find a new one.
Ooh, yeah, because we don't know where ours is. I'm not going to lie. It went missing a while ago and we can't find it.
So we're going to go outdoors and see what, because that's the only place that's around us is go outdoors. Yes, I know we're going to get bent over and they're going to go in dry and we're going to pay more than what we should do, but we need to do it now. This is... my brain doesn't work in a way where it's like, oh, we'll just wait. It's got to be done now.
Can I just say, I do know that we can use vinegar and salt and things like that, but for us, we know the chemicals work. So instead of going through a whole process of using salt or vinegar and then it not being up to what we want it to be, we're just going to use the chemicals that we know work.
Now, talking of chemicals, for the people who have been here for a while, you'll probably know that the chemicals that are going on in my brain don't work right. They're not firing on all 4 cylinders. It's a little bit of a merry-go-round of mystery and weirdness. But that's why I need to do it now. We are back in Liverpool. We have been to get himself some blood tests and find out what's going on within here. So that's why we're back in Liverpool. So we're going through that whole rigmarole of trying to decipher Neil. It needs to be done now. I mean, we had a phone call yesterday with a friend, and our friend's van is really overweight. So what did we have to do right there and then, in that present moment in time?
Go and get the van weighed.
Couldn't wait, could he?
No, Neil has this thing where he has... If someone else has something, he has to know about our situation straight away.
When I was at the doctors, they said you may want to get checked for OCD. You may want to check for... What was the other one?
ADHD and autism.
ADHD and autism. I don't know. I'm 50 years of age. I don't really know. Let's just leave it with the medicals. It's in their hands at the moment, and we'll let you know what's going on. But it could explain me to a lot of other people. Right, where's our slip, Em? We got weighed. We went to the weigh machine and we got weighed.
We went and got weighed, as Neil's just said. Like, right there and then. But it was actually good news, because...
we came in at 4,100.
And we are allowed 4,230. So, we're underweight! Finally!
Now, yeah, we have took a lot of stuff off the van. We've redone the bedroom, we've redone the roof, we've taken a load of solar off, we've taken a load of uni struts off, we've taken a load of actuators for the solar. We've been trying to get the weight down a bit. Yeah, we've added more solar, we've added another solar panel, but we've taken a lot off in the bed, in the bathroom. Nothing's happened at all in the bathroom. Why did I mention the bathroom? It makes no sense to me even mention the bathroom. What's the bathroom got to do with it? Nothing at all. The bathroom's got absolutely nothing to do with anything. The bedroom underneath, which would be called the garage, not the bedroom or the bathroom. It's the garage, the bedroom, the bed. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we've redone all that when we were down with the rucks. We finally got there. We finally got to a point where we're fully loaded, but we're only 4,100. Now, before we even went into Europe, we were like 4,300, weren't we?
No, we were just under.
Were we?
We were literally...
No, I mean when we first went and got tested, we were stupid weight.
Oh yeah, before I think we were 4,300, 4,400.
Yeah, we were bad.
4,380 we were.
4,380. But now, yeah, we're in a good position now. So A, it's better for the van. B, it's better for my head, and C, it's better for the law. I do like these. They're just really handy for oh, I do like them as well. Crocs with the fluffy bits in. They are lovely.
They're a bit different, aren't they?
They are really nice. There we go. Right, let's see how much this does.
So that says deodorised new tanks and containers.
Oh, isn't new?
Exactly.
So what does it say? One cap for every 2.5 litres.
Yeah.
So we got 120 litre tanks. Just let me do the maths because I'm one cap for every 2.5 litres.
So
that'd be 50 caps.
Divided by 2.5, 48 capfuls, which is 10 mil. That's 300 mil. So we'd need 2 bottles. Because that's only 300 mil, we need 480
mil.
Yeah, so we'd have to get 2 bottles.
A bottle and a half. We got 2 of them. We didn't buy anything else.
I'm a bit confused.
Why?
How much did I say they were?
£8 each.
Yeah. What's 8 plus 8?
16.
Yeah. What's he just told us that go through that?
£20.
Yeah.
That's because of the membership.
Right.
So it was £8 each with your membership.
Or membership.
Or £10 without membership. So £16 for 2 of them with membership, £20 without membership. Membership had run out, membership's a £5. Add the membership on, was an extra £5 onto the 16, which brought it to 21. What?
So we should have just bought them.
No, well, we got membership for £1.
Yeah, but
I know.
how often do we use it? Because every time we have to go in there...
Do you go, your membership ran out. But anyway, let's go and do this rubbish. We are about to witness something that doesn't happen very often.
I may have made a big whoopsies. In fact, no, it's not a may. I did. Shut up. So, I've misread the label, but to be fair to me, you can barely make this stuff out.
That label there,
I thought it said 2.5 litres. It actually says 25 litres. However, right, we've got deodorised new tanks and containers. Use rate. Add 3 capfuls, 30 ml to every 25 litres, not 2.5 litres of water. And then when filling the tank / container, leave for 6 hours. Now, our tanks aren't new. So, do we need to add more than 3 capfuls? So...
I'm adding the whole bottle.
I think for us personally, we're just going to throw a bottle in.
To be fair, when we were in the shop, the lighting you could bit out was terrible. I can read that now and that my eyes are adjusted, but the directions one, it's like dead thin. Look at it, dead thin writing. So yeah, I think I'm just going to pour the whole thing in one tank and we'll just flush it through quite a lot. So. Then I know it's clean, but we need to pick up other things first, so let's go and get them. You been buying boots, babe?
It's not me who has all the blinking conditions, is it?
We don't even know the half of it. Right, so the next thing that we've got is in this box here. That's the filtration system. So that is going to go onto our, basically onto our pipes. I'm just waiting for connections to go on the end there to go into our push fits. So wait for them to come and then we can install this in the back. So yeah, they're quite big, but you look at that, that's 3 major filters, like proper filters, and didn't cost an arm and a leg either.
Genuinely didn't. With that included, it was £61.
That wasn't bad.
I don't think it's bad, and considering it's keeping your water safer.
I don't know how much the filters are, we'll have to check that out, but 61 quid, even if the filters are £20.
Yeah.
Every 3 months, change the filters.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See how they go.
But yeah, 61 quid. Got it off Amazon, but it come via DPD. So, anyway, right. Still got things to do. Need to go and get the chemical in there. And we need to do washing as well. Right, so because our tank is bottom fed, we put a pipe on, a hose pipe, and push it in. I've made one of these. So we'll put the liquid in there with some water, click that onto the tap, and then we can basically force the liquid in. So that's how we've got to do it. So it's meant to be 1 capful for every 30 litres. Get it in there. Connect it to the van, squeeze it in. The only real way we can do it.
And now we're just filling the tanks up so that they're full for the next like 6 to 7 hours, and then we can rinse them out. Yay!
Now I've also bought these for the tap that's under the sink as well. So we've got one new one to go on and a spare one. Right, that's the water filled. Now to go on a bit of a drive and squish it round the tanks.
Nice.
So I have come up with a plan B as well. I've booked us onto Willowbank campsite for the night, so at least we can drop the toilet, plug in the 240 hook up. We can
long showers.
get long showers.
I was worried about my hair.
And then we can sort everything else out. As long as Emma's hair gets sorted, everything's alright. Right, got to Willowfield. Emma's just taking 2 of the dogs out for a walk and fell down a rabbit hole. And I don't mean like when Neil goes on one, we fall down a rabbit hole. I mean,
I fell down a rabbit hole. Well, my foot fell down a rabbit hole. I went flying forward, face planted the floor, and then slid into the gravel. And then Dolly decided to pounce on me. So yeah.
Anyway, I've just nearly made a fatal mistake. I've just nearly put that on the water system under the sink before you've got fresh water in the tanks. We need to leave the stuff in the tanks. I am so impatient because it's only been in an hour and 14 minutes and I'm like...
Can I just say as well?
Oh, here we go. Hang on.
I've just seen a post on Facebook today that there's been a load of sewage leaked into the northwest water.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was a post about people are moaning about the water and the rates that they get charged have gone up because they're trying to clean the water, when actually what has happened in fact is the northwest haven't been cleaning the water and there's actually sewage been leaked. So maybe that's why the water's really bad. I'm going to take 2 beans, the bounty beans.
Oh.
See you in a bit.
Bye. You're left with me now. Right, we've got a second job. So we've got 6 hours to wait, 5 hours to wait for the water. But air conditioning. We fitted aircon not so long ago. It's annoying. Not the aircon. The aircon's not annoying. But what is annoying is the fact that you need to have the remote controller right on top of it to turn it on. It's a pain. So I have ordered, which has taken near on a month to come, this unit right there, which has got, as far as I believe, it's Bluetooth and it goes to an app. It is no different to the one that's in there now. So yeah, I think it's just a case of undo it and I don't even think they stay in because you can use the ones off the old one, I presume. We'll get up there, we'll have a look and we'll swap it over. We take this outer cover off, which is just these clips here. Let me get a little helper. There we go, 1, 2. I don't know how that comes out, but I am just going to do the typical... Oh shit. There we go, that's how it comes out, just like that. Easy peasy. So that's it, that's the unit. So I can take them out and just put them in there, can't I? Simple. Right, got the app there. Open the app up and it just connects to it. So it does say, it does give you all the options there on the screen. You can see everything on there. But on the bottom there, where is it? There, you've got fan, cool and heat. Didn't know it done heat. Does it do heat? Let's press it and find out. Right, heating. Let's turn the temperature up. Well, as I put the temperature there to 28. Let's be realistic and go 24. I don't think it does heat. Can't do. No, it's flipped back over to fan, so it doesn't do heating.
Right, I've made an executive decision. We're having a lazy tea tonight because I when we were at the unit the other day, picked up the slow cooker. Last night I made for Neil some homemade.
Oh, you can't see a thing there.
No, genuinely can't. I made some homemade pulled pork, barbecue flavour. Now I don't like barbecue flavour and I don't like pulled pork, so that's going to be Neil's tea. But it's a bit cold outside, isn't it? A bit miserable, so I'm going to do some roasted new potatoes and some veg with it. But do you want yours in wraps, Neil?
Why not?
Like taco style?
But I'll still have that, what's going on there on that plate, because I know what they're going to turn out like.
Yeah, I made these the other day. So you just literally coat them with a little bit of garlic, salt. Get this, I don't know where it's from. Garlic and herb salt, but put a little bit of that on. Some onion granules. I know, fresh is best, but this is what I've got, so this is what we're using. And then a little bit of rosemary. And again, yes, I know fresh is best, but it's what I've got, it's what we're going with. I'm going to get them coated in that oil, and then I'm just going to stick them in the oven, and I'm going to bake them. And in like 20 minutes, because they're part boiled, they will be beautiful.
Right, it's now 10 past 10 in the evening. We've been watching a load of Scammer Payback because it's good fun, isn't it?
It surely is.
It is good fun. We're going to get some nice long showers now, like half an hour showers. The timer is now on 5 hours and 10. Now, I didn't start the timer off till about 20 minutes after we'd done the stuff. So I think by the time we get showers, then we can start pulling water through the system and flushing things out. Yes, at 10 o'clock at night or 10:30 at night. But it needs to be done.
Can we not just leave it?
No. I'm now clean. 6 hours has gone by. Now it starts raining stuff. Well, it's now 5 to 12. And we've done 3 lots of putting water in, dropping it, putting water in, dropping it. Now I'm going to change the filter for the cold water one, and then tomorrow I can put the whole new filtration system in. It's now 12:15. Right, just because I can't sit still, I'm going to take the shower head off, because I'm curious. There's a bit of mank on there. But in there, that doesn't look very clean in there, does it? I wonder if you can open. Oh, you can. Haha. That is you're literally going to be a filter. That's all that's going to be. Now that looks a little bit dirty. I would say so, wouldn't you? Yeah. Right, okay. That look a bit cleaner?
Definitely.
Right, that's definitely a bit cleaner. There we go. That's a lot better. And we can get that better as well. We'll get that in the green tomorrow. Right, so to connect this to our water system, we did need to get a few more things to make it look like that, because in the end of here is a great big fitting. Now I did order on Amazon the 12mm push fit, which is what our system is on, but I got the wrong end. So I had to go around a bit of a mission. I had to go to a tool station to get a 3/4 to 1/2 inch, which is that one, which that will go in the end of the filters. This one, £3.56 for 2 of them. Then to go into that one, I needed to go to another plumber's merchant and get this one. This one is a 1/2 inch to 3/8. This one will screw into there, which will allow this one to screw into there, which would then will allow this one to screw into the filter. 3 different things from 3 different places to make that fit in there and look like that. Got to wrap a load of PTFE tape around these, make these up, and then plug them back in there. Then take it in the boot and fit it to the system. Both ends on. Now to connect it to the system. Right, I found out what they're for. They go in the top there to centralise the actual filter. So there you go, you learn something new every day. Mad the things you find out when you read instructions. Right, got it all in now. I just need to connect the cables there, but first of all I need to get the water filters out and get them out the wrappers. Right, all the filters are in, all the stuff's off. I don't know what these green things are for, but I'm sure I'll find out in a minute if it leaks. Right, now to fill them with water, and hopefully we've got no leaks. Right, so far we're good here, so far we're good there. I'm just hoping that this seal and the end seal before it goes into the system are all good, but so far it doesn't seem to have any leaks. Right, they're in. I'm starting to put things together, but one thing I don't like is this wobble. That's a big wobble on the whole system now. So I've put a bungee in there with a strap, and I'm just going to hook them on there, and that I was going to keep them in there. Temporary fix until I come up with another solution. Right, so water system is in, and you might have noticed that I have put a piece of wood behind there, and it just makes the actual filters sit down flat. I've still got this in because, to be honest with you, it kind of works. So what filters have we got in there? Well, I'll show you. So we've got these 3 filters. There is an activated fruit shell carbon block, which yeah, no idea what that does. And then there's basically a sediment removing filter which does that. This one does chlorine, organic compounds, improves water taste, aroma and colour. And then there's this one here, which is a water softening and iron removing cartridge. So they're the 3 filters that are in, and I have named them there on the top because I don't think it matters which one they go in and what order, but it may do. So we've got that all in place. So we've got a filter on the front there, and then we've got these 3 filters here and the accumulator. So I am mega happy with that. That looks great. Right, finally we're back down at Willowbank. Had a couple of days off because we needed to go and pick some stuff up, and then we've come back on for the weekend because it has been horrendous weather. And look at it now. It is glorious. Now, before we carry on with our water, I need to show you the toilets and the showers that they've had redone in here. This has been going on since, I think, last December. They started doing the showers up. I've got to admit, they're probably the best showers and toilets I've ever seen on a campsite anywhere we've been, ever. They're unbelievable. So I'll show you them. Then, the all-important test. So that is the main shower block, which has been getting a lot of work done on it, but they've redone everything, and I mean everything. So the washing up area in this place, look at that, absolutely beautiful. Massive big sink as well, and hot and cold water. Then on the other side of that you have the washing machine area, again all been done up, looking absolutely beautiful. Now ran by touch as well with your card. But I just love it. I love the fact that I need to know what's behind there. Don't mess with things, Neil. Leave them alone. Now, the showers and the toilets. Don't think there's anyone in the ladies. The only difference from the ladies to the men's, they've got a window. So the ladies have this big window here. And they've put the mirrors up on there. Hi! I don't know why the lights aren't coming on, but I know they're coming in the men's, so I've just been in there. So the only difference in the men's is, yes, they haven't mounted the mirrors, but look at that. It's literally like out of a 5-star hotel. And then the showers themselves, well, you got one massive one, which is obviously a disabled shower, which you can see there's tons of room in there. And then the other one is a smaller one, but let's be honest, that is not small, is it? You know what I mean? It's not small at all. Tons of room, like loads of room. So yeah, it's all been done with this, like all been done with this marble stuff, but and compared to what they were like before, wow, like absolutely massive change, total change. Looks so different, and I just love these worktops. It's like luxury, like literally luxury. So you've got the them to go on there. Only problem with things like this is people. They just don't look after things, do they? They come to these places and they think, oh, I'll do what I want, it's not mine, I'll just wreck it. Just treat it with a bit of respect, and respect the people that work in places like this, because they all work bloody hard, and they genuinely do. So right, that's the shower block, and then we are parked right there. Water there, toilets are up there, and what a beautiful day. Look at it, not a cloud in the sky. 1,000,000% difference to what it was yesterday. Ah yeah.
Hello.
Been showing them the showers.
Oh, fancy.
Right, water test time. I'm a little bit annoyed as well because the water tester, it's broke. Don't know what's going wrong with it, but when you turn it on and you press the M button to basically put it in the water, it says, do you want to calibrate? if you go to no or yes, it just fails. So I don't know whether it's just died or what, I don't know. Right, so I've gone and bought this one. It's only a cheap one off eBay, off Amazon, sorry. I'm going to get onto these and see if yeah, they can do a fix or something like that. So put that aside. So we do have this one, and it does basically checks the level of the water. So turn it on, and then you've got a couple of modes on it. Right, so first of all, we're going to put bottled water, like freshly bottled water.
So since we're on a campsite, we've got really good access to a drinking water tap, which is just outside of the van. So I said, why don't you test the water straight from the tap and then test it from the tap in the van, because we filled up from the same tap. So you'll be able to see whether the filtration system that we've got in has actually made any difference to the water, if you get me.
We're going to be testing 2 bottled waters, that one and that one. Just cheap, no frills bottles. And then we're going to put all the numbers down. So we're going to check the site water out, the site water in the toilets, the van water tap, and the van water drinking water. So tap and drinking water. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. I'm going to give it a swish each time and empty some out, so we know that it's basically clean. Right. We're going to do the same process every time. Turn the meter on. I'm going to put the meter in there. I'm going to press hold. Right. And that has come out with 361. So next we're going to go on to the other bottled water, which is that one. And rather than waste the water, I'm going to put it into the kettle. So we'll do the same with this one. We're going to pour a bit in there. I'm going to give it a swirl. So anything that is in that water is now inside the glass. Then I'm going to pour water in there. We're going to take this. We're going to turn it off. We're going to turn it on again. Give it a swish, put it in there, can't do it with 2 hands, and then we're going to hold the button. So that is 161. So there's a big difference between that one, 361, and 161. Well, first of all, we're going to check the drinking water. So same again. Fill it up, give it a swish round. Right, got it on there. It's off now. Do the same. Put it in, give it a swish round, and we're going to hold the shift button. Right, that's coming in at 269. Right, so now we're going to check the internal taps. Turn them on. Give it a good wash. Take our meter, like we did before. I'll do it over here. We'll take our meter, turn it off, turn the meter back on, give it a good swish, and then hold the button. So internally 0295. So we're just testing the tap water in the van. I've got to clean out like we did before with all the others. We've got to clean, and we'll fill this up. Take our meter, turn it off, turn it on, give it a swish round, press the button, hold. And it comes in at 258. As well as the 3 filters in the back of the van, this is going through another separate filter. So So give that a swig, flash it out, and then fill that up and we'll test it. Right, now before we test it, we really want this figure to be lower than the van tap water. So take our meter, we'll turn it off again like we've done all the time, turn it back on and give it swish round, press hold. That comes in at 269, which I wasn't expecting that, gotta be honest. Right, we got the results in. I'll put them there. We will be changing them filters every 6 months, which is what the guidelines say. Don't forget, they're meant for a house, so they're going to get a lot more use than a van. You could probably get away with 9 to 12 months, but me and my head, every 6 months, bang on. I've written the date on them when we need to change them. That's when they'll be getting changed. So the one under the sink and the 3 in the back will get changed every 6 months. I don't know how much they cost you, but I'm going to have a look now. It comes out at £19.90. So £40 a year, basically, to clean the water all the time. Even if you thought, I'm going to change them every 3 months, because you go to different places, water's going to be bad, water's going to be good, entirely up to you. But you know that £20, let's call it £20. So if you wanted to do it 4 times a year, £80. If you want to do it twice a year, £40. I mean, let's be honest, if you're living in a van, you're not paying any water rates, are you? So maybe every 3 months, every 6 months, I don't know, depends on you. We'll probably do ours, I don't know. I'll just keep testing the water. It won't be every other week, it'll be probably every 4 months. That's what it will be. So we'll do it 3 times a year, which to me seems alright. I'm also going to leave a link from where I bought it from. It was the Amazon and it was £61, but there's only one left in stock. You can see right there. One of you is going to be very lucky, because I guarantee you loads of you will want to do it, but there's one on Amazon. You can probably get them somewhere else. I'm not saying you can't, but the one we bought for £61, that was Amazon.
Just wanted to add, Mr. Grills has actually branched out into shower heads now as well. Filtered shower heads. And they do actually look kind of cool. Like a dark grey. I think I might go with this one.
Now I need to see this shower head, but it's only going to work if it's got a button on and off on it. And I bet you it hasn't. Right, so Emma's had a look at the Bear Grylls shower heads. And how much, Em?
Too much.
Too much.
And it didn't have a button.
So, water filters and water systems done! Finally! That was an absolute pain in the arse. So I reckon in total, I'll say we've spent £70. Which I really don't think is a bad... I don't think it's a bad price to you.
No, not in the slightest.
Not to have like proper clean water.
And have peace of mind.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've actually spent £80 because we got 2 lots of the chemicals. We got 2 lots of the chemicals, didn't we? That was £20. You spent 60.
70, 80. Yeah, plus the bits to connect up to the things.
So it's more likely
£90. Yeah.
But
if you say under £100 for clean water, that might be the title of the video, or maybe even the thumbnail. So we are back up in Liverpool, and we've
no, not we're in Southport.
No, we're in Southport, obviously. But we've got a bit of a mission to go on. So yeah, Will's joiner has basically let him down. I don't agree in people being let down. I don't like it when people are let down, and when they're friends, I don't like it even more. And if we can help, we will go and help. So we're going down to Will's to basically finish Dave off, which will be nice, because it'd be good to see him finish totally. So I reckon 2-3 days maximum, and we'll have all the kitchen done and dusted. So from here we're going to be heading back down to Surrey. I don't know what we're doing between here and there. We could end up being somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. But that's where we're going to be heading to. So we'll see if we get there in the next video or not. We might be somewhere else, and we might be on our way there.
I can pick you up when you're heading down. When it all just sucks, I'll be your Charlie Brown. You can make me laugh when I